Hi guys, so today I'm gonna help you find your perfect foundation shade for your skin tone, and I'm gonna use a couple of brands including Fenty to help you figure out what your foundation shade is. Before you try to choose any foundation, you need to know what your skin undertone is, because your undertone will always stay the same, but your skin tone is likely to change due to things like exposure to the sun. In general, people fall into one of the three undertones. You could either be cool or warm or neutral. If you're cool, you're likely to have your skin more blue, red or pink. If you have warm undertones, you're likely to have your skin is likely to be more golden, yellow or peach. And if you're neutral, your skin will have a combination of both cool and warm undertones. I understand trying to figure out your undertone can be quite confusing, so here's one way to figure out what undertone you are. You could check the color of your veins. So if you have blue veins in the inner wrist of your arm, it means you have cool undertones. If you have green ones, it means you have warm undertones, and if you have bluish green ones, indicates you have neutral undertones. The next thing you need to know is you need to figure out what your skin type is, and there's several skin types out there. So your skin can be normal skin, combination skin, oily skin, dry skin, or even sensitive skin. So once you know those two things about your skin, you could now go to your favorite drugstore or any store that sells foundation of your choice. Depending on your budget, you could go to Debenhams, you could go to Superdrug, go to Boots. You could get a MAC store in Debenhams. Most of the times they're situated in they're located in Debenhams shops. Or you could also go find a Fenty beauty aisle, probably in Boots, because they or have any calls as well. They stock Fenty Beauty, and there's like I think about 50 shades of foundation, so you're likely to get a foundation of your choice from Fenty Beauty. You're likely to get something that matches you. Those are the ones that match me at the moment. So there is several types of foundations out there. If your skin is oily, you should go for matte foundations, oil-free liquid or powder foundations. If you have dry skin, you should go for moisturizing or hydrating cream or stick foundations. And if you have sensitive skin, try to go for hypoallergenic or scent-free foundations. And if you have combination skin, it's best to go for something like a powder foundation. And depending on the coverage you want, foundations do offer either full or medium coverage. If you want a light coverage, you could go with something like with a sheer coverage, like a BB cream or something like that for a more natural look. And if you prefer something with a full coverage, you could try MAC foundations, especially the Studio Fix one. It has completely full coverage as well, and it also have sun protection factor, which is something I would recommend if you're buying a foundation, because it will help your skin and protect your skin against damaging UV rays. So I went into my local Debenham stores in Bradford Broadway, and I visited the MAC counter where I got the lovely Emily, who works there, to try shade match me, and so that I could find my perfect foundation shade. So I'm at a MAC store and I'm about to get shade matched. So the reason I went into a MAC store is because MAC does offer a variety of foundations depending on your skin tone, your skin type, and all that kind of stuff. And because you're likely to get someone on the counter in a MAC store to shade match you and try get the perfect or the right foundation shade for you. And another thing is that if you know at least the right foundation shade for you from the MAC foundations, or at least the Studio Fix range, you're very likely to find matches for your skin tone and your undertones from other brands, and you can do so by going to a website called www.foundation.com. and as for me, my perfect foundation shade is the shade NC45. Let me clarify that this website actually works with any foundation of your choice that you have that you think is the right shade for you. So using that foundation, you can input the details of it and it will help you find other foundations from different brands that are likely to match you as well. Another thing they can also do, and this is something new and it's available only on particular stores that stock Fenty Beauty, it can help you find your shade from the Fenty Beauty line or range, and it's very easy to use. It's like a tablet or a screen where you basically fill in some details. It's got a quiz where it asks you if you know what kind of skin tone you are or what kind of undertones you have, and try to find a face that's almost similar to yours from a particular range. Maybe it's medium, maybe it's tan, maybe it's dark, it's fair, and you just choose a face that looks close to you. And then so here it's asking you what jewelry looks best on you, and then you choose how does your skin react to the sun. You choose the right answer according to how it does, the color of your veins, just the same things that we were talking about earlier, how your skin appears in its most natural state. I chose golden peach. I think mine is sort of golden peach. And then after that, it's it gives you suggestions, and then from a couple of faces you determine or you choose which one you think is the closest to you. I find it a little bit off, but because I already know that my right shade was 345 based on what I matched myself recently, so that was my results. But you could get someone at the Fenty counter to help you at the same time. If you don't have that kind of option, you could also go into the store and try find foundations that have testers, and basically just take 3 testers that are close to your skin tone and swatch them on your jawline, and the one that disappears into your skin is normally the right shade for you. I hope you find this video useful in one way or another. If you have any questions or any comments or anything you'd like to ask or let me know, please let me know down below in the comment section, and I hope it helps you find the right foundation shade for you. Bye.